Thought I was in trigger.
That
Recharge.
was glorious.
Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Headbutt! The sky! The You up!
You win!
My bad, Chief.
Another fight is coming your way.
Where is this thing?
Rise up.
Whoa, that was weird. Rise up.
Be afraid. Round 1. Fight!
Okay, leave me alone.
Now you see. Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
I think I've just come up with a solution to my problem. Maybe. And if I can get that to sit like that. Ow! What can I wedge in there? Oh, hello. That looks very good. Ah, perfect. Contemplate death. Damn it. Why? What if I put... What more shit can I attach to this fucking rusted retard thing?
Another fight is coming your way. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
With every cent.
You win!
I don't even know what,
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
The power of the wild!
Final round. Fight!
that actually have points.
Ranked match.
I just said I want to battle people that actually have points. I'll wait until I get back to gold, and then I'll battle you, and we can both be shit together.
Ranked match.
Alright. Sweet.
Awesome.
Wow. That's a bad idea. Bad idea. Run out of band-aids to fix my shitty joystick. Bad idea.
Your opponent is using their main character.
Santa.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight.
Wow, dog.
Yes. Final round. Fight.
Man, oh man, oh man.
You lose.
Bubble wrap paper and fix it.
Round one.
Probably not.
Fight.
Get away from me. Where'd that come from, Emetron? That was good.
Round two. Fight.
Sunny Iron still fell into that trap in 2020.
Final
Haha.
round. Fight. You lose.
Fucking fuck. Like I'm fucking kind of embarrassed to show you, so I'm not gonna show you. think I've fucking fixed it. God damn it. My shitty fucking joystick. Wanna do your little thing? No. Like, I can't blame the joystick though. I bet your Dago wouldn't fucking care. He'd be like, give me that piece of shit. I'll smash you all, dogs.
Training. The grid. Judy.
いい声聞かせろ。
M. Bison.
Very good.
Wait, I want to see that. Man, Bison's bullshit.
Sunny I've been getting match up pretty quickly these days.
What the fuck? They've changed this, eh? Like that hit, like I was on the fucking other side, unless, wait.
Sunny did you try out the PC netcode fix?
Why? What's with the PC netcode fix? Fucking, I'm worried. I'm not worried about netcode. I'm worried about fucking being shit.
Ranked match.
Why? What's the deal with the netcode fix? Oh yeah. My, where's that pagan? That must be different. Surely. Like, cause that fucking hits when I'm like right behind him, unless. I'll try it again.
Training. The grid. Judy. M. Bison.
What's the PC netcode fix? Do I have to look it up? It must be. So it's when she fucking doesn't move. So you can jump over him when it's empty jump. No, it's a mod. So funny how like modders fix games. Over in 2 days. Wow, that's crazy. That's savage.
Sunny Iron, some modder made a bug to give 300 ms at the start of the game so the game would reset the connection to make it better.
Wow. $3,000 miles. Fuck. Zero rollback with PC players over several ranked matches. Caused massive rollback with PS4 players.
Sunny Iron, yeah, you will have to turn off crossplay if you use this.
I'll leave it for now. I'll wait until the community decides on what they want to do. Let everyone else fucking sort that shit out. If it turns out the community splits, then I'll split. Right now, I don't really care. I'm more worried about other things, like being shit. I'm not good enough to experience pure netcode. How about that? Man, that music's so rank. That doesn't make sense. I literally lost all day today because I was drawing.
Another fight is coming your way.
And
You are currently ranked in the
Photoshop
top
just
3,000
crashed.
in Oceania.
Cool. That's really bad.
Round one. Fight!
Sunny Iron so many kitches all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know why.
今どんな気持ち？
Round 2. Fight!
I don't know why I got it jumping. So I jump. Why not? And again. Retard.
Perfect. Contemplate death. Final round. Fight!
That's the difference of not jumping in.
You win!
That's all it was. Don't jump in and then you don't lose so much. Oof. I remember being down at Ultra Bronze yesterday. Jokey. It was the day before.
Round 1. Fight!
Schminky greetings Mr. Sashman.
Go on, bruh. I can't believe I fucking won that, son. Get off me, Tom. How you going,
Round
Schminky?
2. Fight!
Sunny Iron even Ultra Bronze these days anti-airs like crazy.
Why do I fucking keep jumping? Oh yeah. I can't even do it. That's how bad I am. Did he get him? That was pretty cool.
Sunny Iron LMAO the hitbox.
That was like the best trick I'm gonna do for the entire month. Like, let's be honest. Because usually when I try and do something like that, I, for some reason, die. Like, it's like, oh, I just lost all of my fucking bars and now I'm dead. Epic. I love this character. She's so incredible. I just want to fucking kill her. It's a love-hate relationship. I love to hate her. Almost no fame wanted battles. Too busy sucking no fame. I mean, not sucking no fame, but like, you know, sucking at the game. No fame. Just hold on, I need to go and, like, you know, get a beer or something. Oh, what? See, told ya. Did you think I was lying? come on, where's the battles at? And I want to fucking, I'll start drawing and then I'll get distracted and I'll lose everything. Not that I win anyway, but oh, that's right. Photoshop crashed. That's not good. Oh, that's it. I'm gonna start drawing now. Drawing now. Suppose I might as well show everyone. But then I can't see if I'm gonna battle. Hold on. What's the time? 7.
Ranked match.
Fuck it. I'm like so lazy, doesn't even draw, just use mouse. So lazy. This is called destructive editing. I shouldn't be doing that. I should have it in a smart object. So that it retains its data. Yuck. We hide that bit under there, maybe? Yay, about fucking time.
Another fight is coming your way.
Oops. Forgot to turn into a smart object.
Your opponent is using their main character.
Wait, I'm not ready.
Round one. Fight!
Ow!
Hadouken!
Yeah, whatever, man.
Round two. Fight!
Hadouken! Karya! Hadouken! Karya!
Zero.
Final round. Fight!
That's fucking retarded.
You lose.
If I had a good joystick and I knew what I was doing, I'd be gold.
Round one. Fight.
Cheat with me, dog.
もう立てなくなっちゃった
Round two. Fight.
Lonely birthday slash. Long time no lose to you in ranked.
Huh? Oh, why? Because I'm so bad at the game. No, lose to you in ranked.
You win.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd like to blame a myriad of things, but I'm just going to put it down to a lack of skill. Like a true Shoryuken.
Round one. Fight.
Lonely birth LUL. Lonely birth, how have you been, man?
Apart from sucking at this, it's not too bad, I guess. How about yourself?
Yes.
Round two. Fight.
Didn't see that one.
Lonely birth finally got my net to work on my PS4 so I can actually play games for once.
Final round. Fight.
So, it wasn't my lack of skill. Soda!
You win.
Currently holding my joystick together with bubble tape, bubble wrap. Taped bubble wrap. The things we do to play this game.
Lonely birth anyways, when's the server maintenance?
Say what now? Is there server maintenance? What's today? Nah, it's in 2 days. Excuse me. Oh, it's in the 14th.
Lonely birth, oh damn, taped bubble wrap.
Yeah, look. Dun, 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 dun.
Loneem birthed all right.
It's a fucking piece of shit. But, like I always say, I'm pretty sure that Dago would be okay with this joystick, so I have no excuse. Yeah.
Loneem birthed LUL.
Like, it's true. He'd be like, give me that thing, I'll show you how to use it, you fucking rookie. And I'll be like, oh, but that was my excuse for being bad. I do actually want to get a new joystick though. I keep putting it off because I don't even know why. Maybe I'm what are those people that enjoy pain? Fucking whatever they are.
Loneem birthed you up for some sets.
Well, I guess it's rude of me to say no, isn't it? I suppose because you asked nicely, you can bash me.
Loneem birthed him sure jury mains enjoy pain kappa.
Yes. Don't we just? That was quite good. I like that. It was funny because it's true. Those jury main fucking idiots. Well, you know, like back in the day, I used to like dishing out the pain. But now it's like, I don't know, see, I played her in 4 and she was hard. And I like the fact that she was hard. So I felt rewarded when I won. But then fucking like, when you got held good with her and towards the end of the game, like, life, or the life of 4, she was actually really good. But yeah. Was that you? Yes. Lemba.
It's go time.
Ooh. He's playing as the fucking Gillos. Do you like Gil? Gilly?
Let's do this.
Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. I'm sorry, I'm just drawing a slut at the moment. I'll show you.
Loneem birthed yeah, he's pretty fun blood trail.
Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis.
Jill.
いい声聞かせろ
The time has arrived. Come.
Gum. Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis.
Harmony.
Round one. Fight!
Whoops.
Sunny I still don't understand a word Gil says.
He says pyrokinesis. And he says, return to harmony.
Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis.
Would use his like dash things.
Round two.
Usually smashes me.
Cryokinesis. Cryokinesis.
Tip, 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 tip. You know, all of that's unsafe. You can use a punch.
You win.
Just smash me. Because she's shit. Sure, you can just spam your way out of it. Feels like it. I don't have Gil. Otherwise I'd use him, I guess. Maybe.
Round one.
Pretty cool.
Fight!
Pyrokinesis. Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis. Pyrokinesis. Easy. Pyrokinesis. Round two.
Fucking Ben's pretty good with him.
Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis. 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 Cryokinesis.
Sunny Iron Gil's fire punch can be punished with light punch.
Oh, cool.
Pyrokinesis. 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 Cryokinesis.
Ching ching. And that's called CC's.
You win.
Nacho flavor. The reason why you're not smashing me is because you're not utilizing your meaties, because I suck at getting up. I don't know if you know this, but it's very well common knowledge. So when I fall over, run over and press a button, because I'm that fucking retarded that I am guaranteed to like fuck it up.
Round one. Fight!
Like,
Time to return to harmony. Seraphic wing!
that's a sick old.
Welcome to your death. It is time to proceed.
Welcome to
with
your
the plan.
death.
Round two.
That doesn't sound like a very
Fight!
legitimate
Smite you.
like.
Pyrokinesis. Cryokinesis. Pyrokinesis.
What does that do? Doesn't he like fire a spike thing from there?
Final round. Fight!
Seraphic wind.
Time to return to harmony. Seraphic wing! Welcome to your death.
I have to ask you a question.
You lose.
Do you understand what a matey is?
Sunny Iron his special applies fire effect and can trigger retribution with ice.
I have no idea what you just said.
Round one. Fight!
Does it mean he like infuse his ice with fire?
In my grasp.
Sunny Iron his V trigger.
Pyrokinesis.
That was a matey. That was a matey.
It is time.
Like, as I get up and press a button, you should already be halfway through a move. For us retards, that's how it goes.
Later go hey man.
I shall persevere.
Oh, hello, killer. Long time. No see. How you going there, bro?
Final round. Fight.
Kiladog not bad.
God's will.
Oh, let's go. Should have connected.
What? Just
You win.
Guess what? Excuse me, I needed to burp. I've got sea salt and vinegar.
It's go time.
Kiladog, have you played Subnautica?
What?
Kiladog what?
No.
Let's do this.
Why? Sorry if chips annoy you, I'll refrain from eating them.
The grid.
Loney birthed my Gilby crap.
Sure is. I will go Ibuki. Because my Ibuki is crap. Saturday. Like, so good to go.
Kiladog best surviving game ever. Massive awards game flew under the radar.
Surviving game. What do you mean?
Round one. Fight.
Kiladog, just check out a stream of it when you get a chance.
Why?
Round two. Fight.
Wow. Not working. Did they change her or did I just get bad? I blame the government. Subnautica.
Round one. Fight!
There we go. Fuck, I wish I played a boogie.
一瞬の差がいい
Round two. Fight!
Bullshit. She's not fast enough.
危ねえやばかったな
Final round. Fight!
受けてみろよ
What is it? There we go. No, Boogie. Not my special move. God damn it, like screws falling out of my joystick and shit.
Lonever sniped.
Sniped? Yeah, you could say that. Oh. Looked like a fat goose. You just got out of shock.
Round one. Fight!
Oh, it's a massacre, ladies and gentlemen.
Round two. Fight!
Okay. Oh, meaty. Come on, Ed. Don't be such a Jew.
You lose.
Wow. He's so Eddish. Eddish.
It's go time.
Lemba. Like.
Loney birthed him gonna go have dinner. GGS
No
man.
worries, bro. Thanks for the games. Much appreciated. Like, wait, hold on. Wait. Thanks for the match. Wait. Thanks for everything. Wait. Like, where? Oh. GG. Alright. I might actually make something.
Loney birthed LUL.
I might actually get.
Loney birthed catch here in a few.
No worries,
BRB.
bro. Actually, what I might do is, while I'm away, well, not really away, but I might have a little bit of a broke and watch some Zaffarino. Oh, who the hell's that? Oh, fuck off, you. I need to go to the toilet really badly. Ow! Oh yeah, let's watch Maximilian dude rant about this netcode.
This netcode thing is, how it's evolving, what the results are, how people are reacting to it, and what's essentially going on, because this shit has taken like a left turn, a right turn, it's gone 180, it's gone 360, and now we're going into space or some shit.
Whoa. I don't know if I can handle this. I don't want to go to space. Can we have a little bit less eccentric explanation, please?
Schminky LOL.
Alright, let's see what fucking Vespa's gonna say about it. Oh, there we go. This
Hey, what's going
much
on,
better.
guys? So, pretty big news in the world of Street Fighter V this week.
Wait, are we going left and right and then to fucking space, Vespa?
Regarding this fan-made mod that essentially fixes Street Fighter V's horrible netcode issues that have been plaguing us for, oh man, like over 4 years now, maybe even longer if we count the beta. But, of course, this comes at a cost, a great cost actually. And it's up to you guys to decide if this cost is worth it or not. There are definitely some downsides to this mod, which I will definitely clarify in this video. So make sure you watch it from beginning to end to fully understand it. Now, I know, guys, this sounds way too good to be true. Street Fighter V's netcode is actually
I actually
fixed.
really need to go to the toilet and I do want to watch this. So, wow. Quick no. Oh. How about instead we watch fuck off, weird person. Weird science. Okay, let's watch Space.
This Street Fighter V netcode thing is just kind of nuts right now. And I want to summarize what's going on, what might happen, and what I feel is going to happen. For anyone that doesn't know, Street Fighter V's netcode for a very long time, for the last 4 years, has been weird. It's had a large amount of issues associated. It is rollback netcode, but it is largely responsible for people's negative and the audience's negative impression of rollback netcode because it is poorly implemented. As a just general summary, people that have created rollback net play for fighting games have commented on this. People that have a history of making good rollback fighting games have commented on what makes Street Fighter V's rollback netcode not good and what they could do to fix it and what essentially Capcom didn't do when SF5 was coming out and what went wrong. And I have a few theories why this is this way and what happened. And I think it really boils down to that Street Fighter V had to get made quick. It needed to come out fast, and it needed to be a thing with not a lot of time. And I think the online is a part of that. There was even reports back when the game came out in 2016 of a developer, I think in Korea. I might be wrong, but there is an article on this like 4 years ago. When the game was coming out, a dev was saying how he was solely responsible for the online play and infrastructure of Street Fighter V, or there was very few people that were involved in its implementation, design, and creation. And that this one guy was the guy that was like leading it. Essentially, what it made it seem like was, on this guy's resume, Street Fighter V's online was outsourced, and it was actually outsourced to a different company. That sort of lines up with a lot of other stuff with Street Fighter V, where we learn that many character designs, character models, and tiny aspects of SF5, including outsourcing it outside of Capcom to Dimps, who are the guys that are responsible for pretty much the making of SF4. Not on a design level, but creating the game. Dimps made SF4, and they made a good chunk of Street Fighter V until a bit after Season 1. Then it went all in-house to Capcom, from what we understand. Long story short, and I know I say that a lot, it seemed that Street Fighter V was made kind of quick, and a lot of its aspects of development were handled all over the world. They were handled from third-party sources, from from freelancers, outsourcing contract work, like everywhere. There was a guy in Florida that did Zangief's like character model. Like, so many stories started coming out about people that had a lot of involvement in Street Fighter V, and the netcode never really worked great. It always felt like it could be good, but there was moments where there was something obviously wrong, and that was the synchronization of the players, and that's a big pivotal moment for rollback. The entire match is based on how in sync on a frame level each player is, and does it run well? And Street Fighter V, and from quite literally my experience with the game, which isn't a ton, especially over the past 3 years, 4 years even, the last time I played a lot was in 2016, but my last experience with Gil, and really enjoying the game, by the way, did echo the same experience I had when the game first came out. About half my matches were stuttery trash, and then the other half were pretty decent to really good. And that's not good. Like, even in a delay-based netcode, you find your good connections, and they'll mostly be pretty good. But you're very, very, very limited on which connections can be good, and it felt like you're under the same limitations when you're playing Street Fighter V Online, which is where rollback netcode gets a bad rep. Funny enough, not a lot of people realize this, but Street Fighter V's online was technically fixed in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Not perfect by any means, but a lot of the big glaring issues that Street Fighter had was seemingly already repaired in MVCI, which is funny. But somehow, over the past 4 years, Street Fighter V has not had any direct adjustments made to its online experience. It seems like it's gotten worse over the years, according to many players. And it's still rough. Like, it's still like half of the games you play are going to be bad. And the worst part is that the rollback, or at least the poorly implemented rollback, seems to be one-sided, where all of a sudden, one side is going to be experiencing a shit ton of rollback, and the other person's going to be seemingly fine. And the control of which one that's going to be can be up to the game to decide because of a lack of synchronization between players. This leads us to today, the beginning of January 2020. A fan mod came out from a reputable modder, someone that's actually done work before and was trusted and people that understand how rollback works much more than I do, took a look at this netcode mod. Someone got into the engine and made adjustments, someone that understands how rollback works, and tried to, quote-unquote, literally patch or fix Street Fighter V's online. And this can only be done on the PC version through a DLL file update. You just make a small modification to one of your in-game program file folders, and that's it. It's just a drag and drop right over, that's it. Whole game works the same, except the online actually synchronizes the correct way it should. Like it's like a rollback netcode 101 thing, a basic function of how this thing even works, and he made that adjustment. And apparently it took him 2 days. It wasn't a super difficult fix in an engine that he had to figure out what the hell's going on. So seemingly, this person comes out is like, hey, I found a fix and it seems to work, but I'm not like a dev but it has results. I tried it and it seems to be working, so you guys can try it. Go nuts. And over the past couple of days, it's been an insane wave of everyone asking me, have I played it? And I'm going to be honest, I haven't played it, because my perspective is already going to be based on my experience from 2016 and a little bit playing Gil. But I wanted to see what
Schminky, he said the DLL
have to
fix
say
took
about
him
it. The
2
people
days.
that are actually really good at
I read that.
You know, we actually have decent connections now. Well, let me start from the beginning, guys. Sit close. So, a user named Altimore, who was obviously frustrated, as we were, with Street Fighter V's poor netcode, including crazy one-sided rollback and insane deseeking that actually progressively gets worse the longer the match goes on, has attempted to create a mod that remedies this, and he regards this as a bug fix, basically, in Capcom's netcode. This was a bug all along. And this has been talked about a lot, actually, ever since Street Fighter V's beta. There have been solutions on how to fix this, and it's just a matter of time before someone actually went ahead and attempted to. So this bug fix, according to him, ensures that your clock, I'm not going to pretend to understand how this works, never gets more than half of your packet round trip time ahead of your opponent, so that you never experience more rollback than them. It basically stabilizes everything, and the matches are much more smooth. And yeah, it doesn't get out of hand and progressively get worse. It actually keeps resyncing in real time, it seems. Now, from what I've read, this Altimore dude isn't just some guy in his PJs that stumbled upon this by accident and was like, Eureka. He's actually a well-known guy for other programming in fighting games such as hitbox viewers, input count display, and other stuff, like I said, for various
he's a beast.
games. So he is well-known. With that being said, though, there is a lot of controversy about this, since this actually took him only 2 days of work. 2 days, guys. It took him to figure this out using reverse engineering to fix this netcode. And he even stated he could have done this as low as 30 minutes. A fix to Street Fighter V's entire netcode in 30 minutes if he had the coding for the game up front in the first place. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about on Capcom's side of this. This is a blow up. Before I get into that topic, though, I'm going to let you guys know about the actual results of the testing, which includes my own personal testing that I did with myself with this mod. Yes, I did use this mod. So, this has been available to the public for 2 days now, not too long, and the results have been overwhelmingly positive due to me just looking on, Reddit or looking on Twitter. A majority of players that have poor connections against specific players before are now buttery smooth with no issues, and the netcode is perfect. Insane, right? It's absolutely insane to read that and say that. But it gets better than that, man. They even pushed this netcode to its absolute limits. It turns out Street Fighter V was using the God netcode all along. There's reports of players having flawless connections from East Coast to West Coast. And even player connections across the world have been playable. So many pro players and streamers have tested North America or South America to the EU. And like I said, they have playable connections with this all along. Even though before you couldn't play with your next door neighbor or if someone in the same arcade apparently. So with my personal testing, I've also pushed it to its absolute limits. First, I just tested regular online ranked and my matches were great. Then we got specific players. First, I tested against East Coast. Keep in mind, I live in Canada, Alberta, so I'm more on the central west of Canada. I played against East Coast, New Jersey. Fine. I played against Brazil. playable. I even went as far as play against people in the Philippines, and there is definitely some rollback.
Schminky, but what if one player has the mod and the other doesn't?
It's not
I don't
meant
know.
to be played against people in the Philippines, but it is playable. I've even taken it as far as Australia, and I've played people in Japan, over 14,000 kilometers away, and it is definitely playable.
Wow.
It's still anti-air and tech throws, reactive dashes. Like I said, it's not perfect. There is definitely
That's an
lag,
Australian
but this
match.
is pushed to its absolute limits. And compared to before, God knows what it would look like before. It would just be an absolute slideshow. So, as for the connections, like I said, that are near me, are around my area or within the U.S., they're all perfect. I went from, I can say the percentage of matches that I get are decent connections when I play on my stream is around 25 to 30% of my matches I'd say are okay or playable. But after installing this mod, 99% of my matches are playable and smooth. 99%. It's literally night and day difference. Literally night and day. For me, it's personally fixed, and I think I have some of the worst. If you guys ever watch my streams, I have some of the worst connections, man, out of all the streamers, man. It's ridiculous. Especially since I live in Canada. So
Shut up.
if there is some instability with your opponent's connection, what will happen with this mod is the game will either slow down a little bit, it slows down, or I'll even pause for a moment, a short moment, and then it basically tries to resync in real time, and then the match will start to smoothen out as it goes. So it basically works the way that rollback pretty much should work, and that you don't have this crazy 20 frame rollback where someone's sitting there and then all of a sudden they're behind you, throwing you into the corner. It's nothing like that. Of course, the slowdown will affect your play, but your inputs are all very responsive when this happens. Like I said, this doesn't remedy people having bad connections or Wi-Fi, but when they do have good connections, it's good. And if it's bad, it's playable. And another thing as well is when it pauses, that can be bad too, especially if you're mid-combo. That will screw you up, of course. So this is definitely a game changer, and you know, we're talking like the pros have tested this as well, and everyone seems overwhelmingly positive from what I've seen. I'm not saying it's perfect for everyone, but that's just from what I'm going from so far. Now, I don't want to hype this up too much because we've just been talking about the positives of this. We definitely have to talk about the negative effects and of course the concerns that you guys have to know about this mod. So the first con about this, as you would expect, since this is a mod, it is only available for the PC version of Street Fighter V. PC Master Race wins once again. Unfortunately, we can't fix this on the PS4 side of things for obvious reasons. Just don't have access to it like we do with the PC. But if Capcom looks into this, right, and finds out how this dude reverse engineered and all that, Capcom could definitely fix it on their side for both platforms so they can both benefit. Now, the next con, and this is a serious one, is this mod can make it an absolute nightmare for PS4 users if there is any type of bad instability in this match. What this mod basically does is it throws out the reverse Uno card and flips it so that normally when PC versus PS4 players play, the PS4 player benefits and the PC player will get the bad one-side rollback. Now it's reversed. Only the PC player benefits, and all of the one-side rollback will go always to the PS4 user, and it will make it pretty much unplayable for the PS4 user if the match is unstable. You can still play with PS4 players, but if there's any type of bad connection, the PS4 player will get screwed over, and it will be as bad as a crazy slideshow and make it completely unplayable for the PS4 users. So beware, this is going to cause a lot of controversy. It is highly recommended by me and a lot of people that if you're planning to use this mod, we recommend that you use it only with your friends or only with other PC users. Set your hardware to PC players only. That way, you're not
Goodbye,
benefiting while screwing over
PlayStation
the other
players.
player. We don't want this to be toxic and basically destroy cross-platform play. On the same token, if you are a PS4 user and watching this video,
like, this is why Capcom didn't fix it. Because it would destroy the fucking cross-platform. I mean, unless they're as bad as Relogic. Which I doubt. Sure.
Schminky LOL.
Surely not. But then again, you know, fucking game developers have let me down before.
and you've been experiencing terrible connections via PC players lately, now you know why. People are downloading this mod, and I would highly recommend, if you're a PS4 user, that you set it to PS4 only until this blows over, or blows up in our faces, actually.
Yeah, more like
Now,
blows up in
back
our
to the
faces.
controversy with Capcom. How is it possible, guys, that this one dude can simply figure out and fix the netcode in such a short amount of time? Is he some crazy genius?
Like, are we all on the same page here? Like, did I not just explain that? Like, are we all good with that explanation? Yeah. Alright, cool.
Or is there something else behind the scenes? Because we're talking 4 years later. You know, if this was done 4 years ago, or even 3 years ago, what would Street Fighter V be like to this day? You know, is it a money issue? You know, did Capcom not want to hire someone to investigate this, or they thought it'd cost too much money, right? Is it a time issue? You know, maybe they just didn't want the time and the resources to fix it because it's fine on the Japan side. Is it a knowledge issue? Did they just not have engineers that are capable of figuring out what was wrong because it was a bug? Or is it a resource issue? Do they simply have people working on different things because we're getting closer and closer to the end of Street Fighter V? I don't know, man. A lot of people are salty about it. A lot of people want some answers because, you know, for the longest time we're like, Capcom just doesn't want to spend the money on this, and you know, it's just not worth the time. You should just move on to Street Fighter 6. But now, like I said, this has been done by 2 days by a single person who doesn't even have access to the game's, you know, actual code. I don't know. This definitely raises a lot of eyebrows. How will Capcom respond to this? You know, like, if at or are they going to respond to this? I mean, they have to. We know there's going to be a ton of online CP2 tournaments this year, especially with the new tournament mode, so this is definitely got to be a thing with the netcode. It definitely must be addressed, and it doesn't look like Capcom was planning to do any netcode patch, because if they did, honestly, it would have been released by now, or addressed by Capcom, if they were going to fix the netcode. But it doesn't look like to be the case, right? There's a lot of scenarios that can happen with this. You know, will Capcom hire this dude? Will they punish us? Or will they simply just find a way to disable the mod or block it from people using it? Who knows, man? We live in a world with rootkits and crazy mods. There's a ton of mods for Street Fighter V already. It's been modded all the time with costumes, audio, stages, and all that. And Capcom hasn't really said anything about that, right? Besides the cease and desist on like Patreon accounts, but besides that, it's been pretty subtle. So, that being said, though, use this mod, guys, at your own risk, obviously. I'm not saying everyone on PC should download this. There is definitely a risk that Capcom could ban your account. They could ban my account. I did the testing. I've done the sacrifice. I don't think Capcom would ban it, but, I mean, don't take my word for that. I mean, if you're worried about it, don't do it. Definitely warn your friends if your friends are considering using it as well. But in the meantime, like I said, remember about the concerns from before.
I'm doing it. Ban me. Yes. I want to be banned. How do we do it?
Definitely think this is a bigger deal than, of course, some costume or audio mods, because it definitely affects the cross-play infrastructure, right? If PS4 players and PC players can't play each other at all anymore because of this, that is definitely going to cause some problems.
No fucking shit, cunt. Like...
for the game, and it's not a good thing, honestly.
What?
It's not a good.
It's not? Alright. I'll give it a few days. See how she blows over. Da 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 da. Wonder how Ben Dollar Sign's going. He must be like, yeah, all the lag's gone. Yay. Fuck's that faggot? Fuck off, Tones. I'm busy drawing slut. I mean, princess. Oh, damn it.
It's coming your way.
I forgot about that.
Your opponent is using their main character.
God damn it. Right, motherfucker.
Dead.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Round two. Fight. Final round. Fight. You lose.
Fucking bullshit.
Round one. Fight. Round Final round. Fight.
Believe it or not, I'm pretty busy. Get out of my face!
Really?
Go! Go!
I'm taking a break.
You lose.
Didn't even want to fucking play that game. That's not how it goes. Maybe it is.
Lonim birthed him back Concha.
Yo, what's going on? I'm about to take a break. Chill out for a bit. Fucking sweating. I'm just lost to like some faggot. Pissed me off. Might make some noodles for dinner. Like I already had fucking Hungry Jack's, like Burger King, from wherever you're from. Look about right, look about right, look about right.
Loney birthed alright man, that your jury art. It looks FKN great.
Yes, yes it is. Thank you very much, sir. Although I'm kind of just fucking around at the moment. Actually, that did look okay. Alright. I should leave the hair alone. I'm not even up to it yet. I like doing hair. It's fun. And a waste of time. Basically. So even if I delete that, it doesn't even matter.
Loney birthed LUL all good.
I think that's alright there. Yeah. See, I redid the eyes. See? And to see, if you want to be bad at art, what you do is you draw something, and then when it's good, you draw it better, and then better, and then better, and then once you can't draw it any better, you stop drawing it. Well, that's how I fail at art anyway. Wait, that does not how it goes, hey? Because she has... like bangs. Kind of. I don't know, we'll deal with it more later. On to the next thing. What is the next thing? And these tits are a bit out of place. Still need to do the arm. I could probably go like there maybe. Whoa. Jesus, motherfucker. Still going psycho. That should be full opacity, No drop shadow. Higher. I should probably leave that alone. What's this? Oh, the neck. That is thing. I think I should redraw that. It's pretty bad. Let's go with a redraw. Go. L, 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 L. What have we got? Nothing. G, D, X, M. That looks a bit nicer. Maybe. Just go with that for now. Control J, W, put one over here too. That thing can fuck off. These are a bit retarded. Was I drunk? Alright, that makes life pretty good, I guess. Yay. It all moves. Nice. And that must mean that that will all move too. Good. Can't have been that drunk. That. Yes. Looks a bit better. Massive tits. Nah. They seem retarded for some reason. I don't know what I've done. It's definitely better than that. And that leg's too thin. Wow, take your time, Lavar. I mean, take you so long. Hmm. God damn it. Is that better? Sort of. Fuck it, that'll do for now. I'm running out of canvas. Wow, you're gonna freeze on me, dog. You better not fucking crash. Ooh, Jesus, those legs are right.